你在他面前去转一圈儿是好看吗？好看吗？转一圈儿给他看，毕竟是人家给你买衣服的嘛。
A 24-year-old long-haired beauty came to a blind date with her best friend. After learning that the man earns as much as 10,000 yuan per month, the best friend immediately took both of them to the most expensive mall and picked out a 1,900 yuan dress for the guy to pay for.
就看他，愿不愿意为他花那个钱。
那他如果真的要买啊？
那就买噻。
An expensive dress is the admission ticket to love. Only if he buys it can he pass the best friend's test. What's more, the girl only makes 4,000 yuan a month and usually can't afford to spend like this. Under the name of a blind date, it not only tests the guy, but also satisfies herself. Isn't that killing two birds with one stone?
你想嘛，其实如果说你月薪1万，你买个1000多的，觉得绰绰有余。
But the man on the blind date didn't see it that way. It was the first meeting, no confirmed relationship, no clear affection, yet he was being forced to open his wallet. Isn't that basically freeloading? Meanwhile, the best friend kept feeding the girl bad ideas, and the girl happily showed off her outstanding look after changing outfits.
你在他面前去转一圈儿是好看吗？好看吗？转一圈儿给他看，毕竟是人家给你买衣服的嘛。
This elegant girl is named Shiaoju. She's 1.6 meters tall and currently works as an accountant. In all her years working in the city, she had always envied those women who could shop freely at the mall. So she came up with an idea. She sought out a matchmaker and hoped, through her best friend's sharp eyes, to find someone who would be willing to spend on her for the rest of her life. But before meeting the guy, Shiaoju made a special request. She wanted her best friend to pretend to be her first, to check out the man's situation.
首先也是外貌协会，而且首先要先看下他的外貌。我觉得经济条件要稳定。
但是那些你不相处，你不晓得的吧？
但最开始你可以从那个男的身上看出来呀。
Whether in her speech or her demeanor, the best friend made it clear. She wouldn't stop until she wrecked this match. Under such pressure, the matchmaker quickly brought out the victim. Xiao Shuai, 27 years old, runs his own startup and earns over 10,000 yuan a month. Upon meeting, he was instantly attracted to Xiaoju's elegance. Unexpectedly, the best friend next to him declared that she was the real date today.
你猜错了，看的眼神都不好，一看都是。
Faced with the best friend's provocation, Xiao Shuai tried to lower his stance and be friendly, but she wouldn't stop taunting him. By then, the best friend had fully entered drama mode, shaking her body, looking smug, and rejecting Xiao Shuai's friendliness. After sitting down, she immediately asked about his income. Upon learning that he was an only child and ran his own company, she perked up and quickly demanded at least 200,000 yuan in bride price for marriage. Hearing such a strong demand, Xiao Shuai didn't argue but asked if part of the bride price could be used to furnish their new home. Unexpectedly, the best friend immediately rejected that idea.
一般大部分地区都要重庆地区也有那个规矩啊，就是嫁女儿的话给彩电是必须的呀。
重庆左城区没得。
那不好意思，可能是我是小傻开过来的。
This faintly condescending self-deprecation made Xiao Shuai a little nervous. At that point, the matchmaker quickly stepped in to smooth things over. Once he learned that Xiaoju was actually the real date, Xiao Shuai was instantly overjoyed. But before they could talk much, the best friend pulled Xiaoju aside and whispered again.
长相呢，可能我不是特别满意嘛，再加上可能有点黑，
我也觉得有点黑。要不我嘛，我换个地方染要嘛，外面太晒了，这都反正都是汗水。
了解，我也觉得。
Even though Xiao Shuai was short and dark-skinned and failed to win Xiaoju's heart, the best friend wasn't about to let such a fat sheep get away. Under her instruction, Xiaoju suggested going to the mall to cool off. Without thinking too much, Xiao Shuai readily agreed. And that's when the scene at the beginning happened. After bringing them into the clothing store, the best friend kept asking Xiaoju to try on clothes. And always the most expensive ones. Throughout, she kept hinting for Xiao Shuai to pay. When he learned that the dress cost 1,900 yuan, Xiao Shuai went straight to the matchmaker to express his feelings.
并不是在乎那个球衣多少，但是我觉得都是意思说，毕竟第一回见面嘛，我觉得以这种方式看我的态度了，我觉得有点那种太现实很了。
Xiao Shuai felt that whether it was intentional or a test, he couldn't accept such materialistic behavior. But over there, Shiaoju had already changed into the new outfit and was reluctant to take it off, just waiting for Xiao Shuai to come pay. When she saw it was the matchmaker approaching, the best friend immediately guessed his intention and mocked him with contempt.
这个孩子讨不到浪的吧？他是有 CV 的孩子，他当然讨不到浪了，太功利了，就非要朝着我必须要有结果我才能去付出，这种这种态度就是不对的。
Shiaoju thought the best friend made a lot of sense. A man making 10,000 yuan a month and still being stingy. Plus, she never actually intended to be in a relationship with Xiao Shuai anyway. But for her to spend half her monthly salary on a dress? She wasn't willing. So, reluctantly, she took the dress off.
我也是那个建议，快起来去做饭去。
While Shiaoju was changing, the matchmaker once again tried to be the peacemaker, hoping the best friend could give Shiaoju some space to decide on her own whether or not to keep dating Xiao Shuai. But the best friend believed that everything today had gone smoothly thanks to her. If Xiao Shuai hadn't revealed his true colors, why would she have started picking at him?
当时我们不是一试就试出来了吗？
我是想问一下，你是故意的吗？还是说你本来就是那个想的？
我就是那种想法，我就是那个认为的，那是我个人的一个想法认为法。
Under the best friend's complete orchestration, there was no doubt. This blind date could only end in failure. The first meeting in a blind date is meant to get to know each other. It's the start of something genuine. But if you blindly listen to others, keep setting conditions, or keep putting up tests, it will only push people away, and you'll miss out on real love.
This blind date seemed like Shiaoju was looking for a partner, but in reality, her best friend was in full control. From pretending to be the female lead, to orchestrating the clothing trials, loyalty tests, and even asking for a bride price. This best friend wasn't just sharp-eyed, she was more like an emotional manipulator. She turned a blind date into a live-stream sales pitch, the product being her friend, the target being the man's wallet. She criticized men for being too practical, while using price tags to define love. She claimed she was doing it for her friend's sake, but what she truly cared about was whether the test would prove worth the investment. She wasn't helping her friend find love. She was teaching her something else entirely. No one gives for free. You need to price yourself, screen them, and use strategy. It sounds realistic, but it leaves a bitter aftertaste. And Shiaoju? She played a passive role throughout, never refusing, never stopping it. Even after putting on the dress, she could barely hide her expectation. She didn't directly ask, but she silently agreed with the game of testing love through spending. The man who walked away wasn't stingy. He just understood better than they did. If a relationship begins with how much you're willing to spend, then maybe it's doomed from the start. So what do you think? Was the best friend really helping her? Or was she using friendship to exert control? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm eager to hear your voice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.